Right, have we got enough timekeepers to get the next session underway? How are we going? We all good? Right, we'll be getting going in a few minutes. But we are going to be kicking off the 50-meter sprints with the ladies, and then there'll be an A and a B final for the men, and then we go on to the girls 8 and under. Really nice that we had some 8 and unders competing here, getting times on the database. right, the indication is that we are ready to go. So 50-meter freestyles up first. Starting with the women, this is the A final. In lane 0, we have Vera Chen. In lane 1, Georgia Parsons. Lane 2, Grace George. Lane 3, Amashli Mshlongo. Lane 4, Dana Robinson. Lane 5, Hannah Ferreira. Lane 6, Michelle Johns. Lane 7, Megan Nazel. Lane 8, Kristen Burt. And lane 9, Lerato Molabai. So Dana Robertson out fast. Big lead already at the halfway mark. So 27,8 this morning. Can she go a little bit faster? Certainly surging away at the moment. So very nice swim here from Dana Robertson. 27,85. So second place going there to Hannah Ferreira, 29,48. And Grace George stealing that third place with a 29,82. Right, we have the B final for the men's 50-meter freestyle coming up now. So very close with their times this morning. Who is going to pull this one off? Cody Potkita in lane 3, just a slight lead. We have Kairov Mayabur coming through in that last few meters, and it looks like he's going to pull it off. So well done there to Karev Mayabur, doing a time of 26,31. The second place going to Cody Potkita, 26,43. And Matthew Marilia, 26,79. So we move now on to the A final for the men's 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, we have Olivia Mukaz. In lane 1, Malachi Holtzhausen. In lane 2, Matt Hunt. In lane 3, Ricky Lottering. In lane 4, Caden Naidu. In lane 5, Callum Wimble. Lane 6, Bryce Loom. Lane 7, Jeremiah George. Lane 8, Roald Besson. And lane 9, Dylan Smith. So good start there from Caden Naidu in lane 4. Right next to him in lane 3 is Ricky Lottering, edging a little bit ahead at the moment, and Callum Wimble right up there with Caden in the middle. And it looks like that's going to be our 1, 2, 3. So 23,85 there from Ricky Lottering. The second place coming through there, so close at the end. Callum Wimble, 24,42. And Caden Naidu finishing in 24,46. So great finish there from Callum Wimble. So not much in it across the top 5 there. So well on to those senior men in the 50-meter freestyle, won by Ricky Lottering, 23,85. Nice to have 2 girls coming up now in the girls 8 and under 50-meter freestyle. We have in lane 4, Daniela Govender. She swam a lot here this week. And a newcomer today, Scarlett Junknich. So 2 8-year-olds swam this morning. Let's see if Daniela can maybe dip under that 50 seconds. So Daniela Govender having raced quite a bit this week. So 50.78 this morning. Can she find the energy to go a little bit faster? It's not easy for the younger ones to come back and swim even faster in the afternoons. So she's going to be close. She should make it. She'd be breaking 50 seconds. Look at that, 49,56. So she gets under 50 seconds. That's a nice little barrier to break. And Scarlett coming through, who will get her backup time. But well done to those 2 little 8-year-olds. We're now going to move on to the boys 8 and under. Some great racing from these swimmers this week. So in lane 3 we have Reichland Naidu, just 7 years old. Lane 4, another 7-year-old, Joseph Nachel. Lane 5 is Gabriel Gibbs, the only 8-year-old in the field here. And lane 6, Lyndon Scott. So can they break 40 seconds? They were very close this morning. This is where it all starts. Joseph Narkle has done very well this week from a lot of races. So Gabriel Gibbs coming through for his first racing today only. So can they break 40 seconds, both of these two young men? So nothing in it. Stroke for stroke. Is Joseph going to pull up enough? He looks like he's edging ahead with a few meters to go. And he wins it. Look at that, 39.73. So he breaks his 40 seconds this time. So well done to Joseph Narkle. Gabriel Gibbs, 40.31. Great racing. And then very close for third place. So Rachlan Naidu, 52.66. And Lyndon Scott, 53 seconds exactly. So nice close race there for first and second and third and fourth. Well done. We're now moving on to the girls 9 and 10 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, we have Gigi Stain. In lane 1, Christine Kruger. In lane 2, Mika Leroux. In lane 3, Sophia Clutties. Lane 4, Layla Palfreman. Lane 5, Mia Kunzler. Lane 6, Leanne McQueen. Lane 7, Kayla Nell. Lane 8, Bella Aitken. And lane 9, Sinakonki Bangu. So Layla Palfreman out very fast, chasing her hard is Mia Kunzler in lane 5. So who's going to pull it through in the last few meters? So nothing in it at the moment. Layla Palfreman in lane 4. Is she going to get on the wall first? And she just makes it. Look at that time, 33.43. Mia Kunzler, 33.66. And the third place going to Leanne McQueen, 36.47. So very nice racing there from those two. Mia Kunzler, just 9 years old. So very nice win there from Layla Palfreman, 33.43. We're moving now on to the boys 9 and 10 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, we have Liam Hasselman. In lane 1, Raik Peruk. Lane 2, Gideon Narkle. Lane 3, Jordan Kent. Lane 4, Vian Slubber. Lane 5, Jean Dutoy. Lane 6, Ryan Carl. Lane 7, Logan Scott. Lane 8, Jesse Gibbs. And lane 9, Ryder Naidu. So out front, very fast, is Vion Slubber. He said to me he wants to break 31 seconds. It looks like he's certainly on target to do that. Racing into second is Jean Dutoy. And next to him, Ryan Carl. So look at that time, 31,43. So very nice finishing there. We'll have to get a backup time there for lane 6. So second place went to Jean Dutoy, 33,45, and then we just have to wait for the backup times to see who was third. So Ryan Carl's official time there, 33,99. So he pulls off that third place, a fraction ahead of Jordan Kent with a 34,07. So lovely finish there from those swimmers. We now move on to the girls, 11 and 12, 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, we have Susanda Pelframan. In lane 1, Tyler Aiken. In lane 2, Arabella Sadler. Lane 3, Charlo Kravachen. Lane 4, Epileli Mhlongo. Lane 5, Jothany Nchui. Lane 6, Jess Janssen van Vieren. Lane 7, Abby Slabber. Lane 8, Sebesisu Tsulu, and lane 9, Lisa Dutoy. So Epileli Mhlongo out front at the moment, chasing her hard is Jothany Nchui. Who's going to hit the wall first? Very, very close there. Looks like Jothany manages to pull that off by 1/10 of a second. Jothany Nchui, 29,87. Epileli Mhlongo, 29,97. And the third place going to Charlo Kravachen, 31,06. So look at that finish there from Jothany coming through right at the end to pull that off. Really great racing from those swimmers. We're now moving on to the boys, 11 and 12, 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, Brett Lang. In lane 1, Caden Stale. In lane 2, Charles Vessels. Lane 3, Kurik Naidu. Lane 4, Waldo Fritz. Lane 5, Terrian Pillay. Lane 6, Anakin Henzi. Lane 7, Kwesi Dweba. Lane 8, Akili Mbela. And lane 9, Malwandi Mtolo. Right, Waldo Fritz out very, very fast there. He's had a great week of racing, 27.98 this morning, very, very fast swim. Absolutely dominated this category age group this week. But look at him go. That's an excellent sprinting stroke. And what a finish from him. Goes even faster, 27.70. So absolutely a brilliant swim this afternoon as well as this morning, dominating this age group over the 5 days. So done a lot of great racing across a number of events. So well done to Waldo Fritz. We're now going to move on to the girls 13, 14, 50-meter freestyle. In lane 0, we have Kaylin Close. Lane 1, Rachel Smith. Lane 2, Riley Ghoos. Lane 3, Sadie Roberts. Lane 4, Peyton Aitken. Lane 5, Saskia Kisnasamy. Lane 6, Rachel Sherd. Lane 7, Isla Leiper. Lane 8, Amber Lebront, and lane 9, Sarah Sykes. So Peyton Aitken out front. Can she stay ahead of Saskia Kisnasamy? Chasing her hard. It looks like she's going to be coming through. Is Saskia. This is a great finish here from Saskia Kisnasamy. And she wins it 28.54. Peyton Aitken second place there in 28.78. And Sadie Roberts 29.24. So great close finish. So well done. Great racing here in these 50-meter freestyles. And I'm sure in the boys 13, 14 it's going to get even better. So we're moving on to 13, 14 boys now. In lane 0, Anson Chan. In lane 1, Gabriel Ryan. In lane 2, Bandele Mahaya. In lane 3, Joshua Mitchley. Lane 4, Everard Reynard. Lane 5, Greg Khalil. Lane 6, Tristan Findley. Lane 7, Caden LaRue. Lane 8, Jonathan van Skalkwyk. And lane 9, Dax Herbst. All right, can Everard Reynard and Greg Khalil push each other to break 26 seconds maybe? But Greg Khalil is out very, very fast. So who is going to fight back? Can Everard fight back at the end? This is still going to be nothing in it. Who's going to touch first? You couldn't get it any closer. 26.02 there to Everard Reynard. 26.05 from Greg Khalil. So close to breaking 26 seconds, just 0.03 of a second separating them. That's what races are like in 50s. So Joshua Mitchley comes in third place, 27.08. But what a great swim there from, what a great finish there from Everard Reynard. He was slightly behind with 10 meters to go and had to come through and pull that one off. So nothing in it at the finish there, but a great race from them. All right, we're going to just move across to the other end of the pool now, so the ladies can just relax for a little while we set it all up. And then we'll get the 200-meter backstrokes underway. We'll do the medal presentations right at the end, all together. So if you know you're first, second, and third, make sure that you head across to the podium. Ladies, you can take a seat. We're going to still test the system on this side. We've got to move the start back here. Right, we're ready to go. Right, moving on to the women's 200-meter backstroke. We have in lane 0, Jothany and Chewy. Lane 1, Caitlin Kennedy. Lane 2, Georgia Parsons. Lane 3, Michelle Johns. Lane 4, Taylor Bruce. Lane 5, Hannah Ferreira. Lane 6, Kristen Burt. Lane 7, Megan Nasel. There is no lane 8. And lane 9, Hannah Naidu. So Hannah Ferreira has had a really good week here this week. She's going through the first 100 meters comfortably. So she turns on 1 minute 14,75. So chasing her is lane 4, Taylor Bruce, and lane 3, Michelle Johns. So Hannah Ferreira still a good body length and a half ahead of Taylor Bruce. That's picked up the pace through that last turn. Opened up the gap on Michelle Johns in lane 3. So Hannah Ferreira is coming through to win the 200 meter backstroke. So 2 minutes 34,85. So Taylor Bruce comes in next to 36,95 and Michelle Johns to 39,55. So well done to the women's 200 meter backstroke there, won by Hannah Ferreira. We're moving on now to the men's 200 meter backstroke. In lane 1 we have Jaron Naidu. In lane 2, Matthew Marilia. In lane 3, Patrick Lamb. In lane 4, Caden Naidu. In lane 5, Bryce Loom. In lane 6, Connor Legasic. In lane 7, Cody Pochida. In lane 8, Aaron Bruma. So Caden Naidu, nice long stroke he's got there on the way out in the first 50. So in lane 3 there, Patrick Lamb turning in second place. And then lane 2, Matthew Marilia, and lane 5, Bryce Loom going through almost together. So coming up to the 100-meter mark. So 104.55 there from Caden Naidu. 106.19 there from Patrick Lamb. Connor Legasic in lane 6 has put on a bit of pressure there and he's lying in third place. Bryce Loom in lane 5 lying in fourth place. So Caden Naidu turns ahead, Patrick Lamb in second, and Connor Legasic in third at this stage. Who's going to come through fastest on that last 50? So nice from here from Caden Naidu, 2 minutes 12.04. Second place goes to Patrick Lamb, 2:15.26. And a very close finish there, but a faster finishing Bryce Loom takes off the third place, 2:16.99. Right, so well done there to Caden Naidu in that 200-meter backstroke. Very nice from there, 2:12.04. We're moving now on to the girls 14 and under, 200-meter breaststroke in lane 0. We have Paige Janssen van Vuren. In lane 1, Sibusiso Zulu. Lane 2, Taylor Ten Napel. Lane 3, Talita Shu. Lane 4, Megan Jacobs. Lane 5, Kaylin Close. Lane 6, Jess Janssen van Vuren. Lane 7, Sarah Sykes. Lane 8 will be Leanne McQueen, and lane 9, Kiana Govender. So Megan Jacobs very clearly ahead there. So how close can she come to 3 minutes here? Swimming nice and strongly. 47.9 on that third 50. So how close can she get to 3 minutes? So Kaylin Close in lane 5, finishing nice and strongly. And Talita Shu in lane 3, going very well as well. So Megan Jacobs, 3:03.54. So Kaylin Clowes comes through there with a nice finish, 3:08.81. And Talita Shu, 3:09.62. So great finishing there from these young girls. And Megan Jacobs, 3:03.54. Just 11 years old amongst those 14 and unders. We are going to go on to the boys 14 and under 200 meter breaststroke now, and then finish off with a combined men and women 200 meters butterfly. In lane 0, we have Josh Ellers. In lane 1, Noah Churchman. In lane 2, Cameron Sabapathy. In lane 3, Jonathan van Skalkwyk. Lane 4, Helio Chen. Lane 5, Dax Herbst. Lane 6, Riley Bonds. Lane 7, Anson Chan. Lane 8, Enzo Reynard. And lane 9, Reniwa Mayeza. So Helio Chen leading, coming up to the 100-meter mark. He's just 13 years old. So he turns on 1:21.61. I'm sure you'll like to go under 2 minutes 50 seconds here. Next to him, another 13-year-old, Dax Herbst. So he looks like he's picking up the pace a little bit. So is he going to try and close down that gap on Helio Chen? So Jonathan van Skalkwyk in lane 3 is going pretty good, as well as Riley Bonds in lane 6. So Elio Chen goes into that final turn, a good 2 body lengths ahead. So going 44.79 on that 50, he should be well under 2 minutes 50 here. The race is for second, third, and fourth here. So Cameron Sabapathy coming through on the outside there in lane 2 with a brilliant last 50. So he's chasing them down. So definitely the fastest man on the final 50. So is he going to break it? Oh, it just missed it, a 250.34. But what a brilliant finish there from Cameron Sabapathy, 40.72 on that final 50. So 2 minutes 53.22. And the third place going to Jonathan van Skalkwyk, 2 minutes 55.32. All right, girls, we're going to move you lanes 7 and 8 across to lanes 1 and 2 if we can. Snare, go across to lanes 1 and 2. Then you're going to be able to get your split times because the pad in lane 7 on the other side is not working. All right, so we'll have lanes 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. So Danica van Zyl, lane 1, and Sneh Sabia in lane 2. So one swimmer hasn't arrived in lane 3. So lane 4 is Roald Besson, and lane 5, Yashen Ongamutu. We're on to the men and women 200-meter butterfly to finish off the competition. And thank you very much to all the officials, especially Yoga Naidu. Thank you very much for all the service to the swimmers this week. And we'll go straight into the medal presentation after this race. So Roald Besson obviously taking it out at a nice comfortable pace. His entry time a lot faster than the other swimmers. So sure to have done this a few times. So turning on 29.15. So comfortable pace at this stage. So 34,11 on that second 50, 103,26 at the halfway mark. So if he can keep it going, he'll be well under 218. So Yashen Ongamutu has turned on a 115,87. Danica van Zyl going pretty well in lane 1. And Snare Sabia in lane 2 doing her first 200 butterfly. So 36,35 there. If he can come back in another 36, he will be under his time of 218. So Roel Besson finishing nice and strongly. So he's certainly working hard. So can he get under that 218 entry time that he has? Going to be so close. So 39,76 on that last 50, 219,36. So Danica van Zyl finishing well on the other side for the ladies event. So nice strong finish from her. So she does a time of 2 minutes 45,26. Yashen Ongamutu comes through in 2:47,92. So a lot faster than his entry time. And Snare Sabia comes through for her first 200 butterfly in about 3 minutes 09. All right, so well done to those swimmers and the officials. We'll go straight into the medal presentation now. And a big thank you to a number of people. We've got to say thank you to Swim Shop for being here on all of the days for us. To Mr. Price Sport and Maxed Elite. To Aquila for their support of aquatics. It's really nice having everybody involved for our annual Prestige Gala. And great to have our visitors from all over the country, especially from Bloemfontein as usual. We hope everybody also drives home safely so that we can have you back next time. All right, remember we've got the age group winners that we've got to hand out as well. We've got age group winners, so don't run away. All right, I want to say a big thank you to Mary Martins on the ETD along with Kate Rosario. A big thank you to Trevlin Pelferman and Shirley Jolliffe for their support here this afternoon. The week hasn't been possible without them. And obviously to Yoga Naidu for coordinating the officials. Ryan Fincham from Beavers, are you here still? Can we drag you out here as a former swimmer gone to coach? Probably questioning why. Ryan, if you can do out our next set of medals, it'll be really nice. Thank you. All right, we're going to say a big thank you to everybody for coming through and doing our prestige tournament here again. We hope that it has been enjoyable for you. We're going to start with the 50-meter freestyle presentations. And then we're going to do the age group awards. So don't run away if you've been winning races, please. We would like photographs of those people as well. So the women's 50-meter freestyle, the third place went to Grace George with a time of 29.82. The second place to Hannah Ferreira, 29.48. And the winner there, Dana Robinson, 27.85. In the men's 50-meter freestyle, ended up a real close race there. Third place, Kaden Nadu, 24.46. The second place to Caleb Wimble, 24.42. And winning that race, Ricky Lottering, 23.85. Moving on to the little 8 and unders, the girls, the second place went to Scarlett Jungnich, 55.98. And the winner there, Daniela Govender, breaking that 50 seconds, 49.56. The boys 8 and under, the third place went to Rachlan Nadu, 52.66. The second place to Gabriel Gibbs, 40.31. And the winner there, Joseph Nachel, 39.73. Moving on to the girls 9 and 10 50-meter freestyle. The third place went to Leanne McQueen, 36.47. The second place to Mia Kunzler, 33.66. And the winner there, Layla Pelferman, 33.43. In the boys 9 and 10, the third place went to Orion Carl, 33,99. The second place to Jean Dutoy, 33,45. And the winner there, Vion Slubber, 31,43. The girls 12, 11 and 12. The third place went to Charlotte Kravachen, 31,06. The second place to Epilele Mhlongo, 29,97. And winning that very close race there, Jocelyn and Chewy, 29,87. The boys 11 and 12. The third place went to Terry and Pillay, 32,48. Terry and Pillay. The second place to Kirik Naidu, 32,15. And the winner with that great swim of his, Waldo Fritz, 27,70. The boys 13-14. The third place went to Joshua Mitchley, 27,08. And what a great finish this was. The second place going to Greg Khalil, 26,05. Everard Reynard, 26,02. Great swimming at the finish there. So the women's 200 meter backstroke. The third place went to Michelle Johns, 2 minutes 35,55. The second place to Taylor Bruce, 236,95. And the winner there, Hannah Ferreira, 234,02. Remember the top swimmers, remember you still got the age group competition for us to call out, so don't run away. You could be one of those winners. It's a 250 Rand voucher from the swim shop. The men's 200 meter backstroke, the third place went to Bryce Loom with that very fast final 50, 2 minutes 16,99. The second place to Patrick Lamb, 2:15,25. And And the winner there, Caden Naidu, 2:12.04. We have the girls 14 and under 200 meter breaststroke now. The third place going to Talita Shu, 3 minutes 09.62. The second place to Kaylin Close, 3:08.81. And a great swim there from Megan Jacobs, just 11 years old, doing a time of 3 minutes 03.54. Then we have the boys 14 and under, 200 meter breaststroke. The third place going to Jonathan van Skalkwyk, 2:55.32. The second place with that great last 50 from him, Cameron Sabapathy, 2:53.22. And the winner there, just 13 years old, Helio Chen, 2:50.34. The men's 200 meter butterfly. The second place going to Yashin Ungamutu, 2:47.92. And the winner there, Roald Besson, 2:19.37. The women's 200 meters butterfly. The second place went to Sneh Sabia, 3:08.50. And the winner there, Danica van Zyl, 2:45.28. We're now going to come to the awards of the age group winners. So they will also get an Aquila t-shirt or Aquila golf shirt and a 250 Rand voucher from the swim shop. So the top swimmer in the girls 8 and under, let's have her come forward, Daniela Govender, scoring a total of 20 points. Where's Daniela Govender? There she is. Let's get the 8 and under men to join her on the podium. So let's have Daniela and the 8 and under boy. Joseph Nagel won that with 40 points. So Joseph, you can go and jump on the podium with her. All right, well done to Joseph Nagel. Some very close results here in the younger age groups. So the boys and girls 9 and 10, okay, just 3 points separating the top two there. So the winner, Leanne McQueen with 60 points. So well done to Leanne McQueen. Let's have the boy 9 and 10 join her up there, and that went to Rian Slubber with 51 points. So he won by 5 points. So that's your age group winners there. So the girls 11 and 12 and boys 11 and 12 can come up together. Jothany and Chewy with 57 points. So Jothany swimming a lot of events here over the last 5 days, and Waldo Fritz dominated, 60 points. So well done to Waldo Fritz and Jothany and Chewy for the 11 and 12 age group. So here's the closest of them. The 13-14 boys and girls, very close. There was 1 point separating first, second, and 1 point separating second and third. But the winner, Kira Swanepoel, 53 points. It's Kira Swanepoel, yeah. Kira Swanepoel, has she gone? That's a pity. The winner of the 13-14 boys, by a long margin there, Everard Reynard, well done, 58 points. Everard, yeah? There he is. Right, and the men and the women. We'll start with the ladies. Winning by 4 points was Michelle Johns. So Michelle Johns, you managed to win that overall. So Michelle Johns, is she on her way? And the winner of the men's event, Caden Naidu with 54 points, winning by 5 points. So well done, Caden. And then I've just got a couple of gifts here that I'd like to hand out. So I'm going to ask Michael Duckham to just hand out to a few people, please. So we just have a gift here from Aquila for Yogan Naidu for his services for the week. We'll be... So Yogan Naidu, Michael's making his way across to that side. And while you're all there, so that's for Yogan Naidu. And then there's a big thank you to Mary Martins, who has a little gift there for her efforts here at the ETD. Sherry Lee, will you make your way down there, please? Then there's a gift for Trevlin Pelferman for all your help as well. So there's one for Trevlin. And Sherry Lee is on her way as well, Sherry Lee Jolliffe, for her support here in getting this whole meet together. And where is Kate Rosario? Can you go across there too for your gift, please? A big thank you to everybody. I have asked a couple of the stronger boys from SEALs to come and help us pack up things here. So if there's any dads that are still available as well, if you could give us a hand or two. That would help us a lot. Thank you very much. Please drive home safely and enjoy the rest of the weekend.